Afternoon. I am back north again. It's been a long couple of days, and I'm definitely getting a later start today than I'd like, but this morning was a good morning and well worth it. Patrick, if you're watching this, you probably recognize where I'm headed. I'm looking forward to it. The nice thing about, well, I say the heat, it's like 62 degrees and breezy, but I like cooler still. But at any rate, I'll mostly be in the shade today, so it's going to be even more hikeable, which for me makes a big difference. There is bear scat everywhere, and they've been active down lower. It seems a lot more bear scat than when last I was here back in July. So we'll see. Rocky makes for a pretty good bear dog. He's not too serious about running them, but at least he'll see him and kind of stand him off a little bit. So mostly they just want to be left alone, which is of course our intention. So we'll just get after it and keep climbing and burn some calories. Well, Rocky sniffed up this fatty and flushed him. That's a good eating bird right there. Well, again, don't mind if I do. Yep, good eating. So I brought a Sawyer Mini with CNOC bag up north with me in case I thought it was a good idea, but on this trip, just on account of how dry in general things looked, I took my trusty pump filter, and I'm glad I did. If I had to, I probably could have gotten some bags out of here, but man, this pump's a lot more reliable than this late season mini trickle. Yeah, this country's just different. Way more overgrown than the Colorado Rockies in general. But, it's still open. Like, I got plenty of opportunities to look at stuff like this. I mean, maybe every 100 yards or so, the canopy's up enough for that. And plus side is there's plenty of water. Like, I can carry only 2 quarts here, and that's nice. It's nice for Rocky too. You get enough water, Rock? Yeah. So Rocky and I just had a little bit of a funny. He was in the lead, which is safest in bear country. Then suddenly he comes running back down the trail towards me like hell's coming to Frogtown. So I shuck my hog leg and I'm ready to go. And then through the brush, I see a guy on horseback. And he starts laughing. I don't know if he saw me draw down on him. I suspect I did, but I reholstered real quick, and we got downhill of the horse guys, because horses are more comfortable when you're downhill. And so he's laughing. He says, "Man, when he first stuck his head around the corner, I thought I was looking at a wolf, and I thought Rocky'd seen a bear." So, any rate, bunch of German tourists on a day trip got an opportunity to see a backpacker and a wolf/husky. But anyway, the guy on horseback, nice guy. He was had a big buck saw with him for clearing trail, because we are in the wilderness. You wouldn't be able to use anything mechanized or powered, with an engine on it. Well, mechanized, yeah, because bicycles aren't allowed. But at any rate, he told me he hadn't seen any sign up ahead of where they'd gone, and so we'll see. There's a meadow up there I would like to make it to. I don't know how far that is. I've already climbed 1,000 feet, and starting at noon, and on not really enough sleep. We'll see. I need to be prudent. Partly there's not really been anywhere to pitch a tent since I started. This is, there's enough timber in this drainage, and I'm up high enough on the side of it that there just hasn't been a place. So I don't know. I'm poking along. I'm not making good time, but that's okay. We just keep rolling. So here's to not another one of those. Okay, go on ahead. Rocky, was it necessary to go all the way up there to drink water? You just like it up in that nice dark hole? What a goofy dog. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I do like a spot with a view, and I found that. There's some, I guess, meadows up here that are pretty nice, but I'm just not going to make those. It's 4 in the afternoon, and I've climbed 1,200 feet, which, yeah, that's fine. That's a good day out. And I'm sitting here in the middle of a rock slide brewing up a meal. And once I've done that, I'll find somewhere to pitch a tent, not right where I'm cooking up the meal. The operative word being rock. So we'll see. Maybe there's a spot over here that looks promising, but it was time to stop and eat, and then I'll find a spot to camp. I mean, if need be, there's some real nice spots down by this stream down here. I don't always like to do that because I really like to sit and evening and morning just be able to look out, but maybe I'll be down by the creek. We'll see. The other thing that's going on is my wife is working on scheduling a committee meeting down in town, and that'll be either tomorrow or the next day, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to be out here. I hope to hear from her before the day's out on what exactly that's going to look like. But at any rate, for now, guess that water will be ready soon, or I hope so, because I'm good and hungry. I've just been having granola today so far, granola bars, so it'll be good. "11 hours of much needed sleep last night. The committee meeting did not come through for this afternoon, so I'm going to keep heading up valley here. You know, I'm always experimenting. I'm always thinking about new things, and I've had this idea that like maybe the thinnest fleece vest that I could find, if the wind wasn't moving too much, it'd be better than a wind cheater because it would shed moisture a little bit better and but keep me warmer at the same time. It's like a tad on the warm side to really test that out, but I guess I'd probably be wearing my wind cheater if I wasn't wearing this, so we'll just see how this works. But it is still nice and cool. The sun's not even into the valley yet, and there's a little bit of frost this morning, so I don't know what temperature it is, but it's pretty nice. So we'll just keep moseying and see what we find. Well, I carried my waders up here for this crossing, but I'm just not going to need them. And that's okay. Means I don't have to drop my pack. I'll just make my way right across here where it's braided out. Well, I'm going to say that these are the meadows. They weren't a ton further, but boy, they were enough further as far as what I was going to get done last night. I'm not certain what the rest of the day holds. Honestly, some napping could well be in my future. This is a beautiful spot back here in the trees where you can pitch a tent so that it's going to be in the shade all day, but I'm looking at the meadow out in front of me and jagged peaks up behind me. I usually carry one of these per day when I'm on the trail, plus one spare, kind of as my backup. Today might be a day where I end up eating my spare. Yeah, we'll see. And then the rest of the day is just granola bars and peanut butter and stuff like that. And the words of the song, the shadows are falling and I've been here all day. This is not the most majestic or awe-inspiring of places that I've camped, but it's been a long time since I've been anywhere this idyllic. It's man, up underneath the pine trees with, you know, the sound of the wind going through the pines, and a little bit of meadow out in front, and just perfect temperatures. It's been pleasant and restful, which sometimes that's okay. Pleasant and restful. It's certainly what it's been. As I was going to sleep last night, the best way I could describe the feeling was homey. I just felt at home here. I don't know if it's me or something special about this high meadow here, or maybe the history of the place. I don't know, but I could see packing in a teepee and maybe a wood stove and doing a little bit of living up here. There's not much in the way of animal sign. I saw some deer tracks, which really the wolves in these mountains have kind of knocked down deer and elk numbers, and the ones that are still here are kind of laying low. I think right now the bears are actually down lower, down by the rivers, working on trout and the stuff that's still lush down there by the rivers. But at any rate, there'd be animals about time to time, without a doubt. So that's it. I'm headed down country. You know, kind of a steep, rocky trail. I'll definitely deploy the trekking poles once I get to where I start descending, because these old knees need it.